Hi everybody. Hello everybody. Welcome back to our Lego channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my Christmas haul. My entire Christmas haul. I'm going to go in depth of how I got everything, because I feel like everything has a semi-interesting story of how I got it. But until then, if you didn't see my quick haul video, I'm just going to go over everything now, and I'm going to talk about everything in a second. I'm going to go in order of how I got these. First off, I got the 36x36 green base plate, 36x36 white base plate, 48x48 gray base plate, Legacy Thunderator, Journey to the Skull Dungeons, the Gamers Market, Kai Spinjitzu Burst, Cole Spinjitzu Burst, Lloyd Spinjitzu Burst, the Lego Movie 2, the second part on DVD, Lego DC Super Villains for the PS4, Iron Man Armory, Wonder Woman vs. Cheetah, Lego Dimensions for the PS3, and Ultra Caddy and Warrior Lucy. Now I'm going to get into everything that I got here and pretty much talk about how I got it all and the stories behind it. It's the second time recording this video, so I really hope it doesn't crash on me and get messed up. And I'm going to start with the base plates here. Now, so what I did, the first part of everything that I got, I went to see my grandma and grandpa to celebrate Christmas with them before I did anything else. And this is where the first 5 things I got came from. So, my dad got me these 2 base plates because I told him a while ago I wanted base plates because I was trying to get my YouTube channels up. And so he went online and got me these. This is like 15 bucks. These are each 8. Really appreciate it, like so much. You should see my face. I thought that the way he boxed them, because they were all wrapped up together, I thought it was a calendar. I opened it and my mind was blown. It was more of the subversion of expectation, but still, honestly, a great gift. Shout out to my dad. Then my grandpa, and I guess my grandma, I think the gifts were from both of them, I'm not sure, got me the Thunderator, because I told him, when he asked me what I wanted for Christmas, Ninjago. I want Lego, and I want Ninjago. So he was like, I'm going to go out of my way and spend $80 on this kid, and get him this awesome big set that I know he'll love, and this relatively good-sized set that I know he'll love. 80 bucks, he spent 70 bucks, I spent, both gone, you know. I wish I went back in time, told myself not to get these awesome sets with the money I had, but it's fine, because this set is really good. I did not get to review this, so I do get to review it now, which I'm very happy about, and I'm missing some of the pieces, and the Overlord. I just have really bad managing of my Lego, and this set, it's just gone. I mean, I have all the pieces for that, and I'm missing some pieces from this, and I don't have the Overlord. Like, what? And then a Journey to the Skull Dungeons, I actually did record a review for it. I just haven't been able to upload it because of storage reasons. I got it on Black Friday. My first Black Friday, actually. My first Lego haul, too, for Christmas, so. Sorry. Really dusty down here. So, really cool that a lot of firsts in this pile. Especially since I'm 13 now. A lot of firsts. So that's pretty much the story behind those, and we're done with my grandma and grandpa's haul. And then we're going to move on to everything else. Now, starting off, when my grandma asked me for a list for Christmas, and I told her I wanted the Cole Spinjitzu Burst most of all, because I love Cole, and his season was amazing. These are from season 13. And they're supposed to be. And I said I'll also take Lloyd or Kai, any 3 of these, and she got me all 3 of them, and the Gamer Market. And I'm telling the prices to, like, point out how expensive all this stuff is, because, like, the whole point of a haul is that it's supposed to be all amazing and grand. And I forgot, 30. Each of these are 10, 30. I really don't think it's worth the price, honestly, but I'll get into that during the review. So she spent all $60, plus the 40 she gave me for money. Actually gave me $100 in a way. So shout out to my grandma. So yeah, it was really good surprise on Christmas. I got these sets I really wanted, and I'm very happy about that, because I wanted all 3, because I want to review them, but there's no way I'm going to stretch all of these out into a full video, so I'm going to review all 3 at the same time. Then, in terms of my mom, she got me the Lego Movie 2, the second part, along with a bunch of other stuff, and Spider-Man Far From Home. I said I wanted the Lego Movie 2, the second part, and Far From Home on DVD, because I don't know where to watch the Lego movies in terms of streaming services, and I can't download movies because I don't have money most of the time. And Spider-Man, of course, though Disney owns Sony or something like that. I don't know the situation. I'm sorry. Um, it's really nice to be able to watch the movies whenever I want because I have Homecoming and I have Far From Home. So she got me Lego Movie 2. I was really happy about that one. I love this movie. There's plenty of flaws in it, and I will review the movie eventually. But it's way more strong suits in my opinion, and it's a great movie. I've already watched it like 10 times since I got it on Christmas. And then here's a weird one. I got like $15 from someone, and I'll go over this in a review too. But I went to a store, it's kind of like a thrift store, and they had Lego Dimensions for the PS3 and Xbox One for $20. I talked to my mom about it. I'm like, that's such a good deal. I see this going on eBay for like $100 sealed, and they were all sealed. They just had them stacked, right? And it was like 2 days before Christmas. I'm talking to her. I'm like, hey, I need this in my life right now, and I couldn't get it because I didn't have my money with me. And I told my mom, hey, I have an idea. You go buy it. You supply the extra $5, and then wrap it up and just say it's from you for Christmas because I really wanted it. And she's like, that's fine. I go to my grandma and grandpa's, do all the other stuff. I come home. And I reminded her because I told her, hey, did you go to the store to get that thing? And she's like, oh, I did, but they were all out of PS3 ones. And I get home and I'm like, wait, do they have Xbox ones? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't have a PS3 and PS4s aren't backwards compatible, so it wouldn't have made a difference. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she made it like this big thing. I'm like, oh, great. Now I'm gonna have to pay like $100 to get Lego Dimensions. So there's that. Like my mom actually saw this in one of those stores before. She was like, "It looks like a video game. It doesn't look like a Lego set. I'm not gonna get him a video game. It's so big and it's so expensive, even though it's $20." And so yeah, there's that. And I was really upset about it. Not upset, but I was kind of because it was such a good deal. It was sealed. It's official. It's not like a knockoff. I'm like, man, that stinks. Christmas time comes around. And once I'm done opening all my gifts, she comes downstairs with a mystery gift, kind of like that one scene in Toy Story where Andy's mom grabs a Buzz Lightyear out of the closet for his birthday. And I'm like, what is this? She said that I had to close my eyes because I would guess it off the bat by looking at it, which actually I didn't because I genuinely thought that she didn't have it because she told my grandma that if I asked her to tell me that they didn't have it, so I asked her, she said they didn't have it. So I'm going on a whole story about this. So I look at the name tag, and it said from TSC to TSC, which if you don't know, I'm part of like a community of Stickbot YouTubers, and we all have nicknames. I'm TSC for that Stickbot channel, and I told my mom about that, like that's my nickname, like big deal. And she put it on there because technically I bought it. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. And I'm laughing at the fact that she put TSC, that Stickbot channel, on my name tag. I didn't even pay attention to the fact it said to TSC from TSC. So I'm like, that's crazy. And she thought I was laughing because I knew what it was. I open it, and I'm like, what? It's Lego Dimensions! I thought it was just going to be some whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they had it. They had Lego Dimensions. And the story was, she didn't go to that store, but she went to another store, which is like the same kind of store. It's a thrift store kind of thing. And she said they didn't have it at the one, so I didn't lie, but they did have it in stock at the other one I went to, and this one was actually $16. So she really only paid for $1 of it, and said that it was pretty much from myself to myself, which I didn't even realize. I really should have picked up on it. The size, the fact that my mom does this a lot. She's always like, oh, this still isn't there, but I did get it. She always does that, and the fact that it was from myself, like, to myself, the size, everything. The fact that it sounded like Lego. Nothing clicked. Clicked? Lego? In my head. I'm so dumb. Man, so that was a bit to talk about. But moving on to the stuff I got. Now, I included, like, the Thunder Raider during the Skull Dungeons and Space Plates as my first part of my Christmas haul, because I plan on having 3. Then the Lego Dimensions, Gamer Market, Spin Just a Burst, that's part 2. And then when I was gonna, so, the day, straight up the day after Christmas, I was going on a trip to see my aunt, uncle, and grab my cousins for Christmas so they could open their gifts. And I could get whatever I got from my uncle and aunt. And my aunt got me a $25 Walmart gift card and a Baby Yoda shirt. Pretty cool shirt. I do like it. And So on the way there, I was like, man, I want to spend this money from my grandma I got for Christmas. On the way, because this is the day after Christmas, remember that. Mom, can we stop at Walmart? So she's like, sure, I'll take you into Walmart. And this is the day after Christmas. Their Lego stock was garbage. I'm talking straight garbage. Now, I was planning on getting Lego, like, at the hotel with my aunt and uncle. I don't know why I thought that. So I expected that to be part, whatever I got at Walmart, which are these two things, and whatever my aunt or uncle got me, to be part 3, right? Wrong, because my mom didn't tell them I wanted Lego. I didn't tell them anything, and my mom apparently told them that I wanted something with Baby Yoda because I really like The Mandalorian, and I just got money. So, there's that. Which I'm actually really okay with. So when I realized that, I just said, hey, you know what? This is going to be part 2.5 of my Christmas haul. And now, what I actually did, I'm really out of order with how I'm saying these. I should have, scripted this. But we went into Walmart during the trip, and I went there, and I'm like, oh, they have Iron Man's. It's a mess there. Things are just all over the place. Their Ninjago stock was so incredibly bad. They had, that $30 set that came with Lloyd and Jay, which is not a good set in my opinion. The builds are pretty good, but the figure selection and the price is just awful. So I'm like, I'm not getting this. And they had the Kai mech / jet from the Prime Empire, and I'm like, this is, again, not that good of a deal when I'm trying to optimize my Christmas haul. And then they had the Cole Spinjitzu burst. They had 2 Cole Spinjitzu bursts, and I'm like, no. Then they had a bunch of expensive sets, like the Avengers Compound from Endgame, things like that, Avengers Tower, and the Wonder Woman set for original price, which I'll get into why I mentioned that later. So I see this set, and I'm like, hey, I want some Lego Marvel. I'm just going to grab it, and then we're going to check out the video games. So I picked this up. My mom's like, dude, this is $30. And I'm like, it's not $30. This thing only has 258 pieces, and it's the $20 box size. You think it's really going to be $30? So then we go to the video games, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for some Lego games. And they had Lego DC Supervillains on sale for $20. I think it was originally $60. I looked it up for PlayStation. It is $60. It's a AAA game, I think. But they had it on sale for $20. And I'm like, legit, let's go. So I walk up to the counter with my $40. I'm about to buy this stuff. And they ring it up. $30. Not at all worth it. My mom's like, you're paying me back when we get home, but I'll give you the $10. So, that's fine. I did have $30 that I'm kind of sort of saving. I'm not really allowed to spend it for some reason. And I'm like, hey, just take $10 from that. That's fine. So I got these two. Very happy. The disc isn't actually in here because I'm actually have it in my PlayStation right now. Because I got so excited. I'm on, I think, the 3rd level. Yeah, see, it's... I was really excited to play the game. Definitely my second favorite Lego game. Not game in general, but maybe. Yeah, I haven't finished the game. It's really good so far. I'm really excited for the open world gameplay. I think from what I've seen, in my opinion, this is the best open world Lego game we've gotten yet. Keep in mind, the Skywalker Saga hasn't come out yet. I could be proven wrong because I'm actually on the trip. I watched A New Hope for the first time. I didn't finish it. And I don't know why, I just really like Star Wars now after The Mandalorian. I can't wait to watch the Clone Wars, all that good stuff. So, I'm gonna become a Star Wars nerd now. Yay! Okay, now part 3 of 3 of my Christmas haul. So my aunt gave me a $25 gift card like I mentioned. So the trip home, which was technically 2 days ago, because I'm recording this again on the 29th. We stopped at a rest stop. Everyone went to the bathroom except for my mom and me, just my cousins. And my mom, we're right across from a Walmart, and my mom is like, "Hey, want to go to Walmart?" And I'm like, "Yes, please." So, I'm stupid, right? It's kind of right across from the rest stop, and I'm like, "Okay, I'll see you later." And she's like, "No, idiot, get in the car. You're not walking to Walmart." So I hop in the car. We drive over to Walmart. She's like, listen, I'm not going to be there to give you money for, taxes, so don't go over $27 because of the tax, because tax is, 6% in North Carolina. We were in North Carolina at the time. And I'm like, got it. I walk in there. Their selection is so bad. They had, 3 Wonder Woman sets because nobody wanted them. And I'm looking around, and I'm like, wow, this sucks. And I remembered, hey, we're on a schedule. I need to hurry up. And I didn't have my phone. Oh, I did have my phone. But still, I don't really check it. And I was taking forever. So I'm walking back and forth through the video games and Lego aisle. And I'm like, man, this sucks. They have nothing good. I was thinking about getting... What set was it? I was thinking about getting the mobile bat base, but I didn't realize how big that set was. It's $90. I'm such an idiot. And I'm like, oh, that's great. So I go back, and I'm about to pick up the Avenger set that comes with Black Panther, Thor, and those AIM agents and that bike. Because I'm like, it's $20. I have 20. I have 25. Might as well. It's all there is. And as I'm bending down to pick up the set, I look at the price tag for the Wonder Woman 1984 set. They had it on clearance for $22. A $40 set for $22. Don't mind if I do. I do not mind if I do. Yes, please. Yes, please. I was so excited. I'm like, I kind of want this set, but I don't feel like it's entirely worth the price. At least I thought until I got it. Man, this is a really good set. I'll be completely honest. I just built it. Oh, man. Top-notch stuff. I'd say it is worth the money now, but at the time, I was like, I want this set, but it isn't worth the money. $22! They had it on sale for $22! Like, that's perfect! I'm not going over anything. I walk up to the counter. Actually, no, it was self-checkout. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to bring race into it, but I am a black teenager wearing a black jacket, walking around with a big-looking Lego set. I seemed a little sus. So I'm walking up to the self-checkout, and I'm talking the whole way through. I'm making sure people don't think I'm trying to steal this, because I'm by myself, and I realize how suspicious that looks. Quick story, I went into a Barnes & Noble to get a Lego set, because my dad was like, hey, I didn't get this for you, go buy it yourself. And this dude was checking me out. He's like, hey, buddy, you find everything you're looking for? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna get some Lego. I didn't realize until I talked to my mom about it, that dude thought I was gonna steal something. So I'm just trying to get in and out. I have the receipt. I didn't even bag it. I'm such an idiot. I didn't bag the set. I just walked out with the receipt. I put the gift card in my pocket, and I just walked out all happy. And it was really quick because I'm socially awkward like everybody else, and I didn't want to human interact as much as I didn't need to. I didn't want to look at anyone. I just wanted to walk out with my... I looked on like the Lego builder instruction set because I wanted to build this on the iPad instead of using the instructions. This counts as a DC Superhero Girl set to them. I'm walking out with a DC Superhero Girl set. 13-year-old black kid in a black hoodie. Not looking good for me. I walk out and I'm like, hey mom, if you get a call from the police later, I'm sorry. I didn't actually say that, but I explained to her the situation. I didn't really get any looks. Everyone was doing their business, I did have a mask on. I just want to point that out. I showed her this set. I'm like, hey, we should build this because she likes Wonder Woman, and she helped me build some of it. She took forever. She's really bad at this. No offense. And it was really cool. Definitely a good deal in my opinion. Really glad I got it. Yeah. It was just kind of an in and out situation once I figured out what I was doing. And my mom did actually call me while I was in there, but my phone was off and I didn't realize. And moving on to the last set, the set I got technically yesterday. I'm just so confused because I'm recording this so late. Ultra Caddy and Warrior Lucy. So I had got a Michaels gift card from my grandpa because he knows I love Michaels. I get clay there all the time for my clay stuff. I have a clay channel, guys. Help me. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this Lego set. So I go. I'm not that. I go into Michaels. And I'm on a big Lego craze. I probably should have gotten clay or paint or something that would help out, my YouTube channel that isn't just Lego. And I went straight to the back section, hoping they would have something, because I know that the Michaels I went to does have Lego, but it's just like a bunch of old sets that nobody wanted. And so I'm looking, I see this Marvel set that's $30, and I'm like, oh, perfect, I really want this. It has Spider-Man Noir in it. They had it for $33. Like, what? Really? And they had like 5 of them on the shelf. They actually had that Marvel Batmech from, I think, 2 years ago now, that I do have, which I probably would have gotten. Actually, no, it's full price. I don't know why they do that if they want to sell them. And I look at the Lego movie sets, and I was like actually considering getting a Harry Potter set, because that was the only thing they had, instead of just getting clay like I should have. Um, and I see this set, and I notice there's a little clearance sticker on it. I look at it, and it said 20. It was originally 30. So many good deals. So many good deals. Like, honestly. And I use my gift card. I walk up to the counter. I buy it. I look. Michaels always have, like, minifigures. And I was like, oh, they only have Harry Potter minifigures. They were all out. I meant to ask for the box, because I like the idea of having the box. I might have to go back and ask for it. But pretty much I walked out. Good time. I actually still have like $8 left on that gift card because of tax. So I could always go back and get some clay if I need it. And pretty much that is the entire video. Now before I go, I want to talk about deals I got on all of this stuff and how much it would cost originally. It's in the $400 range, which for some big YouTubers might not seem like a lot, but for me it's a lot. So, Thunder Raider, 50. Skull Dungeons, 30. $80 right there. Baseplate, 50. These two, 16. 15 plus 16, 21. 21 plus 80, 101. These three plus that, 60 plus 101 is 161. Plus Lego Dimensions, originally priced. I looked it up. It used to cost like $100 brand new when it came out. So that's literally $261 already. Lego Movie 2. What a movie is like $10. I'm just gonna say that's $270. Then we move on. A game at its original price. What am I at? 270. That would be, if we add the price of that, 30 plus 60, 90 plus 271. 361, or 361. The set I just got, that's a solid 40. 401. The set that I just got, $431. $431, people. Oh, dude, $431 haul. I'm putting it in the video, in the title. $431 spent on Lego if it was originally priced. Now we're gonna go over what it was at the prices I actually got it for. I'm pretty sure my grandpa paid full price at these, so we're gonna call these 80 plus these again 21. 16 on that plus 21. That's, wait, what's 16 plus 21? 37. 37 plus 80 is like 117. I'm really bad at math. 117 plus 60, 177 plus 10, 187 plus 20. That's 207 plus 30. That's 237. And then with that Lego set, that's 237, 257. So I know it's a pretty drastic change in price of how much I actually spent on all of these. Wait, hold on. Did I say this was 40? I think I counted this as being 40. I got this for 22. So take 22 off of that total I just said. Or add 22. I did that very poorly. But yeah, I'd say I got amazing deals on all these. My family got amazing deals on all these. I'm super grateful. Thank you to my family members for all the money, the gift cards, the sets themselves. Wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you guys. Thank you so much for that. My mom, my grandma, my grandpa, my dad, and I did include 2 sets of grandmas or grandpas in that. Technically, my two aunts and uncles, 2 sets of aunts and uncles, and myself. Because I had to go all the way into Walmart twice to get this, and this. And I had to go to Michael's to get this. Man, I had to open these. I had to unwrap this, these, those, that. My life is just so hard. I had to unwrap that too. My fingers. I mean, I need to customize people. Think of the people that are suffering here. Honestly, you're being so greedy, not thinking about me. I'm sorry. I'm really upset. I didn't mean to make any of the less fortunate people out there upset. And I know some people can't afford this. And I genuinely and my family, like, together probably, well, we definitely could, but wouldn't care enough to afford this, to say. But thankfully I got plenty good deals on a lot of the stuff that I genuinely, when I say I genuinely, I wanted all of this. I genuinely planned, like, sometime in the future, if I got a job, to save up my money to get another one of these to review and another one of these for the minifigures. So technically I did want these. I definitely needed some base plates. I really wanted these. I definitely wanted that because I have all the other Lego movies to watch, and I memorized all the other Lego movies, and I need to memorize the Lego movie too. I really wanted that. I wanted that for that Iron Man Mark II. Literally nothing else in that set caught my eye. Like, no, I'm not joking when I say this. This set sucks. 2 AIM agents with a build that I can make, like, literally out of spare pieces. A Tony Stark. Hello? A Tony Stark figure I could make if I wanted. An Iron Man figure, like, okay, the wings are pretty cool, that's it. That's literally it. The Hot Rod build is so bad, and the build itself is okay, not worth 30 bucks. A Gamer Market, I wanted literally just for Pink Zane, Okino, Harumi, and that's it. All the other figures come in other sets, and you can build these two. Cole and Nia, such just disappointing figures, honestly. Ultra Caddy, no complaints about that one. That's actually really solid. And yeah, other than that, everything else is pretty solid, in my opinion. And I have to quiet down because I feel like someone heard me, because it is 4 a.m. And without further ado, keep on honking. Oh, it's not honking. I forgot what channel I'm on. Oh yeah, and definitely worth the price. So far, that is an amazing game. But I got it for 20 bucks. Keep on honking my goose. I forgot what channel I'm on. Keep on building my goose and ham sandwiches. And I'll see all of you later. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around to the end. If you stick around to the end, comment goose and ham sandwich. Peace out.